into 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Lap number 1 underway. As Kyle Slater's working on the inside of Ryan Gilmore. They go side by side, silhouetting down the backstretch into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, lap 1's going to go to Ryan Gilmore. Slater in second, Ken Schrader in third. 1 down, 36 more to go. As Ken Schrader now comes quickly to the backside of Ryan Gilmore down the backstretch into turn number 3. Schrader's right there, and he's got that top line figured out. Lap 2's going to go to Gilmore. Slater in second, Schrader in third.
Jackson off the power. Chris Jackson off the power down into the infield he goes, but everybody's going to make it by clean and clear as we come out of turn number 4 with your race leaders. It is Gilmore, Slater, Schrader. 3 cars battling for that race lead with about 1.5 seconds separating the top 3 from 4th on back. Sundance Keeper going to hold on to that number 4 spot. Morton and Keeter going to be right there all over his back bumper. Drag race to the line. You've got 33 left.
33 more laps to go. Ken Schrader almost pushing Ryan Gilmore out of turn number 2. Down the back stretch we go. Schrader's now going to try to work a lane underneath. They're going to go 3 wide out of turn number 4 for the lead. Gilmore gets the better of it. Schrader up to second. Still going to be 3 wide in turn 1 and 2. As you've got Slater on the bottom, Schrader in the middle. Gilmore up top. 3 wide for first. 3 wide for fourth out of turn 2. Last time by. Out of turn number 4 we go. Gilmore still had 0.021 seconds, and we've got 31 more laps to go.
Oh, you got an all-out dog fight up front, ladies and gentlemen. Schrader and Gilmore duking it out like 2 prize fighters as Gilmore holds on by about a car length. Slater shuffles back to 3rd, Morton up to 4th as Sundance Keeper going to be in 5th, followed in by Keeter, Reedus, Taylor, Minor, and Ewing. That's your top 10. As your leaders come out of turn 4, it is still an all-out dogfight for the top 3. 29 laps remaining as we got 8 in the books. Schrader's got to run out of 2 down the back stretch. He finally found something that might give him the edge. He's going to throw the slide job on Gilmore. It's going to stick. New race leader.
Gilmore got into the back of Schrader down the front stretch here. But it doesn't matter. Schrader is your new race leader now as he goes into turn number 3. He's putting some distance between he and Gilmore as we come out of turn number 4. Schrader still your leader. Gilmore second, Slater third, Morton up to 4th, Keeper up to 5th, and then Mitch Keeter falls back to 6th. But here comes James Reedus, going to make a hard run to try to get around and move into that top 6 and get around Mitch Keeter as he goes top shelf all the way through the field. Schrader putting some distance now, 1 second between he and Ryan Gilmore that last time by. Schrader's going to be hitting some lap traffic here in the next couple of laps. We're going to see how that plays out, crossing the stripe. 25 more to go.
25 laps remaining for the 9 of Ken Schrader. He's going to have lap traffic coming up soon. Is that going to prove problematic, or is he just going to stay on the top shelf, tiptoeing through the tulips? Goes the man, the myth, the legend, as he's going to be on the top side. Lap traffic now. Gilmore second, Slater third. You're going to see a race right now, ladies and gentlemen, because you got a little bit of lap traffic running the same line as Ken Schrader. Schrader picks off the first 2 cars. Smoke coming out of the 5 of Robert White's car. As we're going to go out of 2 and down the back stretch into 3. Bobby Williams is going to be the next victim for Ken Schrader. As Williams going to be running the same line, Schrader's going to have to change it up with 22 to go.
22 more trips around the quick quarter mile, and Ken Schrader. Bobby Williams jumps down to the bottom side. That's going to allow some free room for Ken Schrader to work with now as he comes out of turn number 4 and goes around big bad Bobby Williams as they go into turn number 1. Schrader's lead is up to 2 seconds over the 66 of Ryan Gilmore. Next up for Schrader's going to be Kirk, and then he's going to be coming up to the back of Sturgis. Schrader's going to be the next one in front of him with 20 more laps to go.
Ken Schrader's going to have his work cut out for him now as he's got a lot of lap traffic in front of him. He's going to have to slice and dice, move and groove as he's going to cut it off a little sooner, try to get around Sturgis. Streeter. Gilmore still up on the top shelf as, oh no, Streeter goes around. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Into 3 out of turn 4. Here we go.
Schrader looked to play a little bit of defense as they came out of turn number 4 that time. Now you got Slater working on the inside of Ryan Gilmore, trying to get that second spot back. Schrader moving back up to the top of the speedway. Gilmore trying to move a lane down to gain some ground on him if he can, but it's not going to go anywhere. Schrader still to the top. Slater underneath Gilmore fighting for that second spot. Slater trying to clear him down there, and he might have it next time by when they come across the stripe. Out of turn number 4, Schrader still your leader. And Slater and Gilmore still battling hard for that second spot. 17 more laps to go.
17 laps remaining as we're going to go down into 3. Coming out of turn number 4, it is still Ken Schrader, Ryan Gilmore, Kyle Slater, followed in by Mitch Keeter, who's moved up to 4th, and J.C. Morton back in 5th. Uh-oh, we got the 52 of Joe Rudy down into the infield. Not sure what happened there, but it is all clean and clear. Green flag racing, 15 to go.
15 more trips around for the man, the myth, the legend, Ken Schrader, as his lead is 1.2 seconds over Ryan Gilmore. Gilmore's no stranger to victory lane here. Neither is Ken Schrader. Kyle Slater working on the bottom side of that track, trying to make the bottom groove come in, and hopefully he can gain some ground. Further on back, you got Mitch Keeter working the high line. Morton trying to get underneath. A little bit further back, you got Michael Taylor III getting underneath Mark Miner and James Taylor trying to get it. They're 3 wide for the 6th spot. And it looked like the 7L of Trevor Drake goes pit side. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Hopefully we can get that figured out. We've got 12 more laps to go, but this 3-wide battle for 5th right now, or sorry, 6th, between Taylor the third, Thompson, and Miner doesn't seem to be going anywhere, as Taylor seems to have the better of it, but they're still 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. We're going to cross the stripe with 11 more laps to go.
Laps ticking down here. Schrader starting to close up on the back part of the field. 2.5 second lead for Schrader. He's got a full straightaway over the 66 of Ryan Gilmore. As they're going to go down through 1 and 2. Gilmore holds on to 2nd. Kyle Slater 3rd. Mitch Keeter 4th. J.C. Morton 5th. As we come out of 4, we got single-digit laps remaining.
9 more trips around for the 9 car. Schrader's 2.7 second lead over Gilmore. He's already in turn number 3. And coming out of turn number 4 is Gilmore coming through turn number 4 right now. It is still Ken Schrader, Ryan Gilmore, Kyle Slater, Mitch Keeter, J.C. Morton. That's your top 5. Now you got James Thompson up to the 6th spot, getting around Miner and Taylor, as we've got 8 more laps to go. And you got Caden Stacy sitting there at 9th, and Derek Watson up to that 10th spot. Sorry, it looks like Bobby Williams now might be clearing Derek Watson right there as they cross the stripe.
Out of turn 4, Schrader's got lap traffic in front of him. Can he navigate it? Can he slice and dice and maintain that 2.5 second lead over the 66 of Ryan Gilmore? Schrader's got to drop it down a little lower, going to throw the slide job on Reedus as it's going to stick. Now we got a little bit of running room. 5 laps remaining. 32 in the books. Ryan Gilmore's got 3 lap cars in front of him before he can catch the leader. I don't know if he's got the real estate to do it. Schrader's got to hit his marks. He's got to be on point. 4 to go.
4 more trips around. We've gone 33 laps out of 37 in the Andy Beauchamp 50. Schrader in turn number 3. He's going to be coming up to a 3 wide at the back of the pack in the next couple of laps. Crossing the stripe. 3 more laps to go. Further on back, you've still got Ryan Gilmore trying to get around Aaron Speck. Oh, looks like he bumped into the back of Speck in the middle of 1 and 2 there. But he slices and dices his way through the field and is going to move up. Ken Schrader out of turn number 4. 2 more laps to go for the legend that is Ken Schrader, adding to his resume right now as he goes down the backstretch and into turn number 3. He's going to come up to some lap traffic coming up to the back of Sturgis Streeter. Out of turn number 4, we're going to see the white flag. 1 more lap to go. And Ken Schrader's going to take it through 1 and 2. He's got to hit his marks one more time. Got to go through turns 3 and 4. Last time through turn number 3. Coming up to the back of Kirk out of turn number 4. Checkered flag for the 9 of Ken Schrader. Second's going to go to Ryan Gilmore, and third is going to go to the 19K of Kyle Slater. Mitch Keeter in 4th, and James Thompson finishes in the top 5.